There we go. Hello everybody and welcome to the Bean Pod. I'm Bean. Um Today we are going to do some more Little Witch in the Woods because last time I tried to on Monday the storm did not cooperate. So hopefully now we will get some time and be able to make advancements, because the other thing is, because the power went out, I lost all the progress I made that day anyways. So we're basically at the last place for Little Witch in the Woods that we left off on. Let's do it. I kind of don't remember what I was doing, so let's try our best. Okay. Book, potion, apples, dream. Okay. Also probably not going to do a lot of the voices today. I'm still recovering. Who knew that sickness was this bad? Oh, Virgil, there's a cat. Is it here to see me? I don't think so. It just happens to be standing in front of the house. Are you sure? Look again. This is nothing but the expression of let's play. How are you doing, kitty? It doesn't give a damn about you. No way. It did hear me. That's all. Or it didn't hear me, that's all. I hope it's not ignoring me on purpose. Let's have a closer look. Ellie, I don't think the cat likes you. No, at least not yet. The cat is kind of shy. I think it's just avoiding humans habitually. So I see. It must be because we don't know each other well yet. It will soon get used to me and drop by. That stubbornness of yours is impressive, Ellie. But I've got a cat at my door. Ellie, you've never kept a cat. You don't know them. Cats are attracted to magic power. It's just here to have a look after finding the long vacant witch's house occupied by a new witch. But I'm also a witch. I've got magic power. Shouldn't it be attracted to me too? Where's the magic power of a witch apprentice? Too weak. No idea. I've never dealt with cats. Me not knowing cats is also justified, since witch apprentices don't get animal companions. You could have had one if your guardians allowed, but Aiden gave an absolute no. It can't be helped. Dad is terribly allergic to fur. But I can finally take initiative now that a cat is at my door. I'll give it another go. Kitty! Oh, Ellie, this is not how you win over cats. It's gone. That's aloof, as expected from cats. It was here to see me, but it wouldn't let me stroke it. Isn't that too much? It wasn't necessarily here to see you. And no cat would willingly be stroked by a stranger as long as it is a cat. There are exceptions, such as the cats kept by the school faculty and the owls too. They are used to students, as you said yourself, exceptions. We can't argue with that. Finally, I got a cat coming to me, but I don't know what to do. That's a shame. Isn't that a perfect opportunity for forming a bond? It wasn't quite the ideal interaction, but at least you've met. Right, that they show up at the witch's house means they are interested in this place. But since this house doesn't hold any cat supply, no cat would bother to come, except those that live nearby or in the village. Right, after all, cats can thrive anywhere. I can ask the villagers. Some may be familiar with those cats. Gonna talk about cats? Let's go. I also want to become friends with them soon. You have the potion that I require. Oh, I have to talk to you first. This one. The firecracker potion. It's a potion I've always wanted to make. You too, Diane? Sure, it is the highlight of the Stargun Festival. Right, I like the fireworks on the last day the most too. There's somewhere I want to use it in this. I want to use it in this time. Can I get the recipe? It is not hard to register the recipe in the catalog, but as you likely already know, students at the School for Witches are not allowed to craft firecracker potion. But I'm already an apprentice. In that case, you can, but there are conditions. Before it was banned, firecracker potion would often blow the butts off of people or burn down houses. You have to report how many and for what purpose to the Witch Administration. The administration? Ellie, you are like an unfinished hat. Still haven't found the recipe? They say I would have to report it to the administration. Oh, you can just use the Master Witch's name. Please fill out the Master Witch's name, your name, the intended purpose, and how many right here. The Master Witch's name? What, Ellie, you little furball? You're writing my name with your hellish handwriting? It looks like your Master Witch has quite a temper. If you'd like, you can also put the name of someone else. Then Arya and Ellie just went for the village party. Okay, I will add it for you. My name is Diane. Yep. Heart pounds out of my chest every time something like this happens. Stop acting. It's terrible. You'll get caught. I have no choice. I wrote down Mom's name because it was the only name I could think of. That should be fine, right? Let's go make a firecracker potion, since we've accomplished our goal. I'm really getting worried. I also need to talk to you about the dream. Did you say you couldn't get much sleep lately? Yeah. Because you had some kind of dream. That's right. Oh, I see. Oh, how about this? What is it? A fainting pillow. The moment you lie down, you'll fall asleep as if fainted, hence the name. No, This is the work of Herencia, who is called the Master of Sleep and the Queen of the Night. Even if you drink Dream Recollection Potion beforehand, you'll sleep like a baby and not even remember your dreams. Try it. Dream Recollection Potion? Would you like to buy a fainting pillow? I need to craft a Dream Recollection Potion. Alright, got it. I'll also put the Dream Recollection Potion on the list. And also give me the pillow. Thank you. Please order the pillow through the catalog. You shouldn't know anything about the cats. Yay! Yeah, this is a makeup from Monday. Last Monday. Because the storm did not cooperate and I did not get my stream to happen. So, doing this. We're also, we've also been visited by, Earth peoples. So, I believe everybody should like the set. Probably a lot of dancing will happen. My plants usually always like, your music. Fun fact, plants do like music a lot. Who would have thought? Let's make these potions. Hey. Oh. Okay. I do like that they changed this menu. I don't know when they changed it, but you can't like select a random ingredient. You do only get the ingredients for your potion. So you can't mess it up as bad. Like you could still obviously select the wrong one. Like if they have to go in a specific order, but there's less chance of it just being that. Dream Recollection Potion is ready, although it smells like juice from unripe grapes. I must drink it. No, I have things to do. I also don't think I can go to sleep yet. Wow, this tastes awful. What about I go to sleep now? Well, no, we got things to do. We need spiders. We need to go get spiders. Okay. I should have fixed my broom before leaving. We don't have. Right, and I still have to make friends with everybody. There's so much more to do now. Okay. Firstly, let's go get spiders. Because we need those for the recipes. In here? No, it's up one. Oh my goodness. No, I was right. Dang it! Every time I'm like, no, I can't trust my memory. It was always the right one. Heck. It shall continue. Ooh. Wonder if we'll see any special spiders, because I haven't so far. Maybe. Probably not, though. That has to be like a... Oh, I do still need unique objects for it. Dang it. It's okay. Get more. Yes. Sneaky. Sneaky. Okay. Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome to Sometimes I Stream on Sundays because I have time and also didn't get to stream during the week. We're doing Little Witch in the Woods today. These remains look familiar. We learned about it at school. I learned as many as 17 levels of heat in cooking. And I forgot all of them before I ever got a chance to use them. But you learned about this witch station too. You should be able to recall. Witch station? That sounds familiar. Now I remember. It's the teleportation device. You make it sound like a gadget from a novel. It sends you to the other witch station linked with it. I've read about teleportation in a novel from Mom, and always wanted to try it myself. Teleportation is a magic that requires prudent operation. That's why you need to build a qualification. That's why you need a qualification to build witch stations to ensure safe travel. In short, they're easy and convenient to use. This one seems to be broken. If a witch station is abandoned for a long time, you must maintain it before using. How do I maintain it? That you also learned at school. Witch station maintenance has been standardized completely. Be concise. Building one is hard, but maintaining one is easy. It does sound like rocket surgery, you're right, because it's like the most complex thing. And then Virgil, your hat, is like, nah, it's easy. You just do these 18 steps that you learned in school, obviously. It can be usually fixed. It can usually be fixed easily with materials nearby. All right, I got the materials from the surroundings to repair it. What do I need? I need mud. All right, well, good thing there is a mud pit right here. So, oh, we got a Luna coin pouch. Money. I like digging up money. I'm glad. I'm glad that that is what one of the things that I'm known for. I like being known for fun art. Okay, done. I can use the witch station now. It's beautiful. Is this a garden decor? The one I saw at school was a hearth, if I remember correctly. The design depends on the creator's aesthetics. I think this one's way more stylish than the hearth. By the way, why were they made like hearths? Why are you flying on a broom then? I can't quite get the taste of witches in the past. Anyway, let's use it right away. I don't wanna. Oh, I can see the witch's house. It's so lovely. So this is an item for returning to the witch's house. But I'll be able to teleport back if I use this. They usually are two-way, don't worry. Just entrust yourself to magic. The switch station. Yep. Okay. Speaking of art, if you would like my art, because I make it for people's, you should go to that link and go to my Ko-Fi account and get some. Yes. I am going to probably work on some emote packs eventually. So you could just buy standardized emote packs, but for now they are by request. Well, I heard the goop somewhere, I think. Oh no, it's this dude. The weird lucky dude. I just need more spiders, please. Ooh! We got our first special spider. It's all thanks to you, Rap. You did it. I didn't see one before. Not even when I played. So I was playing this on Monday and then the storm happened and I lost all my progress and everything. So I was like, I'll just, and we got an achievement for rare creatures 50 times. So, I was playing on Monday and the storm happened and I didn't get the chance to save anything. It was all kind of botched. Even the recording that I had was like not great. So we are redoing it today and it's all thanks to you. We got all the things. You hate bucks? Well, we needed the rare one for the journal, and we didn't have one previously. So thank you for upping the chance that I got to see a rare one, if that helps. Last Monday, when the ship tried to connect to around here, there was a storm that happened, so like we lost internet connection a few times. It was not fun, but it wasn't like permanent. It was like a couple hours, but couldn't connect. Yeah. Hello, dog. Hello? Okay, well, he lives there now. Cause, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Ooh, big bubble. Yeah. Yeah, it is, interesting. Cause, like some of the time I'm like, oh, the internet goes down, we'll be fine. Cause, when I do go to the tavern and take care of the tavern, it isn't, too terrible. That we've lost internet. But definitely sometimes I'm sitting there like, but now I can't do these other things that I also like to do. No. So I feel that. Mainly it's just I'm always sad that I don't get to play games. Like, no, I wanna play my little games. But you know. No, flip back over. Flip back over so I can get the bubble. Ooh. Nice mud. Oh, it's not a big one. That's okay. It's the interact key. So this game is entirely on the keyboard. It doesn't have a mouse, which is interesting to me. It's like WASD, right? And then J, K, and L, which is which is funny to be like, yeah, it's J, K, and L. Let's go. So go do the potion. No, this game is super sweet. I don't think there's really anything rude that has happened so far. Unless you count the fact that I've been searching for like some of the rare stuff for a while and I never got it until you showed up and blessed me, apparently. But it's just a nice, cute, relaxing game. It does make me kind of sad that Ellie doesn't have magic. She does just do potions. I think the only quote unquote magic is when she rides her broom, but I'm not upset at that fact. It's just like, oh man, it would be nice if I had like a cool spell I could do. But nope, just potions. Relaxing. Also should get some sticks so I can repair my broom. Yeah. 100%. It definitely fits that style, which I really like about it. But I also like that like there is an in-depth story. It takes you a little bit to get there. But it is there. For sure. Well, I also need. No, I have all the potions. Yeah, I should get another weed terminator. Well, okay. Dying a little bit over here. If it's not sickness, it's allergies. Why must Earth be like this? This is not like this in the dimension that I'm from. Heck'em. Okay. We got 3 spiders. That should be enough for the firecracker potion. And then we can go talk to Rubrum with the apples. Ah. And then we can progress the story back to where I was before the storm made me lose all of my progress ever. They have to cap you somehow, otherwise you'd be too powerful, obviously. Because I firmly believe that's why it happens to me, is I'd be too powerful if I didn't have some sort of thing that stopped me from being that powerful, aka allergies or sickness. I know. It's just you have different seasonals. I finally made one with my own hands. Be careful handling it. It's probably supervised by the administration for a reason. Yes, of course, because no one should get hurt. Let's take the I can't speak. Let's take the firecracker potion to Annette. If you are interested in this game also, and as a kind of ad and reminder, I do have a YouTube that you can go to that has all of my streams and more, because it should be up now. I am putting up a playthrough of Pokopia. So if you want to watch me play Pokopia, I have it. It exists. Oh no, I don't have enough energy. It's enough. Yes. Okay. Run. Guess I should use the broom. It is faster. It's okay. Everything's okay. Oh, cat. Side quest, go. Rubrum, have you seen any cats coming to the village? Cats? Yeah, a cat recently came to my door. I wonder whether it visits the village too. Well, I don't know which cat you're talking about, but cats do come to the village. I know some of them. What? There are more than one cat? Yep, some would stay by me for a while, but they never stay for long, which is a shame. Wow, that means you get along with some cats. They don't often come here, I'd say, but we'll more likely become friends with them if we see them often, don't we? The cats stop visiting the village because of the prickly vines. That's why I only see them occasionally. That's why you didn't have much chance to socialize with them, Rubrum. Yeah, so I'm not familiar with those cats and the adults who all have left. That being said, a middle-aged man seems to come from time to time to take care of the cats. Middle-aged man? Uh-huh. I don't know him and he never stays for long. I sometimes see him on my way to the temple, which is north to my home, but I've never seen his face properly. Is that so? Maybe he has left something for the cats at the temple. I don't know. I will replay in that area. Alright. Thank you, Rubrum. I'll check it out. Thank you for the voice. I do kind of voice act. Fun facts. Mainly just to myself. But you know. I've always been at the tavern back when Ashes of Creation was a thing. but I recently moved into being a moderator for them because Chibi and Vertec are great. But I just I'm more like a lurker in most discords and stuff that I'm in until I have something to say. That's how I live my life. um so yeah. um the recent moderator been there in the Discord for a minute because they were one of the first creators I found when I was looking into Ashes. So yeah. Ta-da! Look at what I found, Rubrum. Oh wow, you're amazing. I can't believe I found two. Or you found two. I found one too. Here you go, Ellie. Huh? Didn't you find this, Rubrum? I thought you had a wish to make. Yes, but I will give it to you, Ellie. You've already made my wish come true. Me? Yes, people in the village left because of the prickly vines, you know. And Granny kept sighing at the empty houses. But thanks to you, the prickly vines are gone and everyone's back. So this time, I want to make your wish come true, Ellie. Ellie, make a wish. Restore the village. I wish that the rest of the village can be restored soon, so more people can return. That's what I was wishing for too, Ellie. Thanks, Rubrum. So, do I just hang on to the apples now? Once you make your wish, Granny will turn them into apple pies. Oh, golden apple pies. They must taste great. Yeah, they're yummy. So yummy. Oh, and Kyla was looking for you. Huh? Kyla? Why all of a sudden? She must have something to tell you. I'll bring the apples back to Granny. You go on ahead and see Kyla. Yeah, they're super great. I love Chibi and Vertec. They are sweethearts. So I've decided to be their local cryptid forever. Once you've made it, it will have a red color, bright and pretty. Cat. Annette, may I ask you a question? Ho ho ho. Hello, Ellie. What is it? I wish to learn about the relationship between the villagers and cats. Cats? What kind of cats are we talking about? A cat recently came to my door and I wish to know where it lives. And also, whether there are cat lovers in the village? I see. As you probably noticed, there are many cats in the village. Although they stopped coming after the prickly vines appeared, some seem to have returned. Is that so? Then, does any of the villagers keep the cats? No, no one in the village keeps them. They just roam around as they want. I see. I thought they were house cats of someone in the village. They are not, but they get fed from time to time. I myself also feed them when it strikes me. The cat at my door probably lives nearby. That's likely the case, although I don't know those cats well enough to tell them apart. What a pity. I hope someone knows the one at my door. Speaking of which, a stranger seems to visit the village every once in a while to look after the cats. I've never met him myself, so I can't describe him. Still, I know he's left some traces. Traces? You mean a stranger stays in the village from time to time to look after the cats? So it seems, but that's all I know. I see. Thank you for telling me about it, Annette. Do you have something to say? No. I have a quest of yours, right? Kyla said that it would take a day to repair the fountain. Let's talk to Annette tomorrow. Oh. Ellie, have you been fishing lately? I did find fishing. There's a fish dish I want to cook. Please help me with it. Could you find me one cloud salmon? I need it for a dish I haven't made in a while. Could you deliver them today? Sure, I'll be right back. Okay. I don't think we can deliver them today. Today. But we can also go talk to Roy because Kyla's in there. Maybe? No? Yeah. Dragon Mance, maybe? No, and I can't even buy food. No. No. That's okay. We will go home and go to sleep. That way we can do the dream potion. He thinks that's probably for the best. I don't. Yeah. I have to wait till 8. Oh no. Ah. Okay. Is there anything? Can I get rid of this candy also? Is that allowed? Because I don't trust the guy that gave it to us. Can't. Heck. We'll drop it on the floor. Yeah, a suspicious man gave those to us, and I don't trust him, and I'm not going to eat his candy. Ha. Alright. Game, I just wanted to take a sip of water. Why are you doing this to me? Is this my dream? It's darker than I thought. Virgil isn't here either. Okay. Cat? White cat god. Hello, Ellie. Hi, where am I? Since it's a long story, let's skip it. You'll forget it anyway. What is it? Thank you so much for saving Rubrum, and you did a great job removing the white prickly vine. You reconstructed the village and brought one villager back, which is Kyla the carpenter. Well done. You also found the prickly vine core. Now all you have to do is make moon oil one more time. Look, I'm sorry, but I really don't know what you're talking about at all. It's truly amazing that your reaction is different every time, even though you can't remember. I'll probably remember this one. What is it? I've drunk Dream Recollection Potion. What is it? It felt like I kept having weird dreams, so I drank it beforehand. Wait, you drank what? Is this the weird dream I've been having? Okay, good. I'll do it again. Is it a start over because we're gonna remember this one? Like, I was just saying things because you forget, but, you know, we're back at it. Nice to meet you, young lady. Are you the apprentice witch, Ellie Blue River? But I remember it all. You're only doing this now? You kept forgetting even if I begged you until now. I'm not sure what's going on, but don't worry. I'll remember everything from now on. That's the problem. Why did the first meeting that must be dignified become like this? Please, just tell me now. My dignity as a god. Who are you, and why did you appear in my dream? Yes, okay, I'll tell you. It's been a while since I uttered these words. I am the White Cat God, the guardian deity of this village. Ellie, I called you to this village because I have a favor to ask you. A god? A god called me to this place? Yes, I called you to this village. But as I was on the train, I accidentally. Yes, the train had to stop because of the prickly vines. I missed the train because I overslept. Yes, you missed the train because I made you accidentally oversleep. You did? That's a wild thing, right? Like you're minding your own business as like, because she's in school, so she's probably like, I wouldn't say like she's over, 21 or anything. And she's just doing her life. And then a god is like, you have a thing you have to do here. Congrats. We also met in reality once. Don't tell me the cat on the lakeshore was. I guided you to the witch's house. And I showed up in your dreams so that you'd oversleep and miss the train. I see. No wonder I overslept. What's the favor? You are taking this surprisingly well, also. Like this whole time. Ellie's like, nah, it's fine. It's totally fine. Everything's great. 10 out of 10. This is the very personal and selfish request. I wanted to help this village. It is declining because of the prickly vines. But a god without believers is powerless. I couldn't do it with my own power. It's been too long since this abandoned witch's house saw its last witch. You're the only one that I can ask, Ellie. Let me repeat what I said in the dream that night. Ellie, please help this village. Okay. Yeah, and I'm still doing so. Precisely. You reacted the same way the first time we met in your sleep. I've lost count of how many times I've been in this dream. Even back then, when you didn't know about Rubrum, Annette, Arden, or the village at all. You've aided a village, its people, and a god, none of whom you've met before without hesitation. But why are you doing this? Why are you willing to help? Why are you so okay with what is happening right now? I need to know this answer, Ellie. Oh, I get to choose. Fun. I grew up always listening to the story of my mom's adventure. I really wanted to go on that kind of adventure someday. A shining tree in the mountain, prickly vines all over, rare plants and animals. For me, staying in this village seemed much more fun than going to Hylian. And there are many in Hylian other than myself who can help. I'm glad it was you on the train back then, Ellie. Any witch would have done what I did. No, Ellie, absolutely not. I'm so glad it's you. Thanks again. It's not such a big deal. Oh, come to think of it. Yes, do you have any questions? Perhaps the fact that I felt like I'd been there when I first entered the village was also... Yes, there was a time when I showed you the village in the dream, although you didn't remember. And was that also the reason I felt as if I knew Annette? I really talked a lot about Annette. I've been watching Annette since she was born. Annette was real cute, a real cutie as a child, you know. A serious expression and clear pronunciation when she spoke. Oh, look at the time. What's the time? Time to get up. You should wake up from the dream when it's morning. I'm eager to see where our partnership takes us, Ellie. Me too, White Cat God. Oh, and there's one more thing. The path above the village has been cleared. So the temple... No, no. We're not gonna just... oh, hey, in the distance. Why we do this? Virgil! Hold on, let me guess. Huh? Guess what? Did a goddess dressed in white come to tell you how you were the chosen warrior? Kinda? So original. But Virgil, this is different. Different as in the main character is a bit lacking in some aspects. This is my story. It's not about some chosen warrior from your typical fairy tale. And so you've decided to be the heroine of this tale as old as time. Exactly. After all, the heroine always goes on fun adventures. Also, White Cat God said something about the village. This is why heroes must make choices carefully. I heard it in my dream. The road above the village is open now. Let's go there. Also, we gotta do um, like 8 other things. So let's do it. 'Cause I forgot to talk to Rubrum and Annette about the dream yesterday, but it's fine. Ooh. Awesome. What else? Oh, I just need to talk to Arden. JK. I did talk to Annette and Rubrum. Right, I need to go fishing also before I go back. So that way I can get Annette her salmon and we can just be in the village today. Go! Oh. Tokyo drifting my broom. Fish. Fish. Do I get fish without the circle? I do. Okay. Let's hope it's the right fish. You're welcome. 10 out of 10. It's like the maybe it's like the Akira drift, right? Is that Akira? And oh, the boxing one where they punch each other in the face at the same time. Those ones. Let's see if we can't go up here and get some more fish. Ooh, there is a special one of these. What do I need to do to get that one? Oh, it's just night or daytime. Okay. That's fine. But we need to... Ooh. Bubbles. Oh, hydrate. Okay, I'll get it after this fish. Thank you for the hydrate. I need to get my Tamagotchi overlay set up that's supposed to respond to those. Heck 'em. It's more art I have to do. Oh no. Okay. Fish. No. I fucked it up. No. I'm trying to go with like the futuristic retro thing, which sounds silly, right? But oh, big fish. But with the fact that I do pixel art, I like the idea of getting some retro vibes in. I did have like a funny that I never really want to do a 3D model. Oh yeah. I never really want to do a 3D model, but you know, like PS2, PS1, PS2 style graphics with like the polygon people. I was like, if I ever do one, I'm gonna do it that way. That'll be the 3D model I get. Ooh, big bubble. Oop. Okay. Ooh. Gotta catch them all. I just don't like all of the big modern styles, in all honesty. It's not my thing. I don't prefer the anime look. Um I think there's a lot of people with a lot of very fantastic models. But I like the chill retro vibe. I like the idea of slowing things down a little bit and taking time to enjoy the game that you're playing with a friend. uh, ooh, yeah, ad coming up, which means I will stop gameplay here in a little bit. For anybody that is watching me later or in the future, YouTube, I usually edit out the ad portion. But I never play the games. Oh, my inventory is full. I never do gameplay while there are ads playing. So if you cannot subscribe to me, do not subscribe to me, or you don't watch me live on Twitch. It is absolutely fine. For the ad break, I don't do nothing. Okay. Pause here. To game time. If you or someone you know would like to give me a subscription on Twitch, thank you. But also, you do not have to. You can just hang out and watch me play games. It is always helpful to do just that. And I like having you around. You tend to murder hobo and super competitive. Yeah, that's fair. To need breaks from it. And also I do love my being opposite of said murder hobo. I don't have it in me to do that. I don't think I played League long enough to adapt that into my body. Or maybe I'm just not that kind of person. I don't know. I am still here. It really is. Because you just you can't have a good murder hobo if they don't have their person sitting there like, why are we yelling? Why are we yelling right now? Okay. Let's go see Annette. And the village stuff. We already spent a lot of time here. Why would you play League when you need a break? Granted, it's not necessarily the game, it's the people that aren't. It's the people that house the toxicity. I was talking about it with Dragon last night, my husband, and sometimes guest here. We were talking about Riot's MMO, and I was just like, you know, I trust Riot to figure it out. I don't trust their player base to not be toxic, but I trust Riot. I can't think of anything that like Riot themselves has done that I've been like worried about. So back. Right, I have a bunch of stuff in my pockets. Oh. Neat. Okay, let's do all the things. And then we'll get the bag compartment. I do like that you renamed it that. That's funny. Yeah. I'm just hoping that them understanding they need longer than what they originally planned is for good things, and not like they're not rushing it to try to get it out and actually spending their time on it. Nah, I heard you were preparing something. Oh my, I guess everyone in the village knows already. We don't know what it is. And I've also prepared something. I'm sure it's something wonderful if you prepared it, Ellie. Could you call the villagers? You can do that later if you have some work left. You can use firecracker potion tonight. Should I spend time with Annette until it's nightfall? Yes. Yeah, I'm hoping that that's for the best though, because they did that with like TFT and some stuff in League that like they're finally trying to fix all of their different like lore and put it together and make it somewhat in a way that makes sense. And also they seem to want to take player feedback as far as TFT at least, which is the only thing I still play these days. But my hope is that for the MMO and them changing the directors like that, that means that they are willing to actually find somebody that is not only going the way that Riot wants, but also in a way that the people playing it and doing some testing for them are also expressing that instead of just being like, nope, we're all going this direction. I don't care about the player base. So hopefully that's what that means. Or people understand that like the massive amount of lore that League has is hard to navigate, and maybe they're like, that's too much for me. I'm trying to keep hope and positivity around it, at least. Mayhaps. It's been so long since all of us got together. Come to think of it, I didn't give Ellie a proper welcoming. The fountain is restored too, and I wanted to celebrate our reunion. Thank you all for coming. Granny's giant pie. Then I'll leave it to you, Auden. Don't get too close. Wow, it smells amazing. It's a giant pie that Granny occasionally talks about. Wow, it's been a really long time. I couldn't find this flavor even in famous bakeries in Hylian. It seems to be baked well. Ellie also prepared something amazing this time. Here, Ellie, it's your turn. Here goes, my masterpiece firecracker potion. Oh. Whoa! Oh, that's so cool. Beady. Whoa. It's so pretty, Ellie. You're the best. Wow. Seeing the firecrackers from Wisteria is great too. Gorgeous. Those are some great fireworks. They are so beautiful. No, they're so beautiful. There's so many voices in my head for this. The ones I saw with my husband a long time ago were just like these. Thank you, Ellie. I'm so glad everyone likes them. And now, let's all have some pie. It's been a while since I baked a pie this big, so I'm not sure how it'll taste. Rubrum, would you please help? Yup. How did we eat all of that? Did everyone get a slice? It smells really good. I'll wipe your drool. It's been a long time since I last had this. I miss this smell. Sweet things make my mouth feel gross, but this is delicious. Maybe Annette just has the magic touch. A giant pie. Thank you, Annette. Have lots, everyone. Eat well and be well. It's time to wrap up today, so we're ready for tomorrow. I would like to thank everyone again, especially Ellie. It's been happy times only since you came. You're the lucky charm of this village. Hey, I really like Ellie too. If it wasn't for Ellie, I wouldn't have returned. Thank you for helping me return. Let's all keep doing our best. Yay! Now we should be able to do side quests. Provided I can find them. Roy's is probably during the daytime. Kyla? Maybe up here? No? We also have the... this? Yeah. Ooh. So I gotta remember to touch the map. It's a fun thing this game has, where you gotta touch the map, these maps, to get them in your map. Yep. Let's go this way. Hopefully this leads back home. Ooh. Thank you. I got it. Let me leave. I'll go see. It's only 8:50. So what's up here? Oh, I can't go there. Okay. Fine. What about this? This way. No entry. You could move that sign. You could. Okay. Let's go do the things with everything in our pocket. Do I have the space for the bag? I can't wait to process all my right. Should be able to. Yeah. Okay. Now we got room. We also need to get the bag upgrade. That should help too. We should be able to get it tomorrow because Araya is gone for the day. That's okay. That's okay. Mm. No. Oh, I forgot to talk to Annette. Heck 'em. It's okay. We have less we have to go get tomorrow. And more to just go to the village, so. Thumbs up. I also got longer stream today, so we should be able to get more done. Save also, because it's been a little bit. It does auto save, but you know that like you trust it, can't trust it. Hey, isn't that Kent? Kent. Huh? Ah, Miss Ellie, you're here. This is the suspicious man I was talking about. Good day to you, Ellie. I've been waiting on your arrival. What are you doing over there? Oh, just thinking over things. Thinking over things? It's about your previous request for me. My previous request? What was it? You asked me about who was the previous witch of this witch's house. Oh, I remember now. Yes, that's right. Any progress? Because she was registered as the owner here previously, she was easy to track down. Who was it? The witch that lived here? Her name was Lisa Whitegarden. A lady 118 years of age. So this witch is old enough to be my granny. It is said that she appeared to be a lady in her 20s. Because a few witches actually look their age. Granny looks really young too. Besides, your mother looks younger than you. Do you know about the House of Whitegarden? Sounds familiar. Oh, aren't they the witches who create witches' gardens? My garden at home was built by Dad, but he received much advice from the Whitegardens. Yes, it would be accurate to claim that most witches' gardens were built by the White Garden family. The scion of the family, Lisa came to Wisteria, where she was the only witch. Why do you think she came here, then? Could she have gotten tired of gardening? Well, although I'm not privy to the details, it does not seem to be the case. It's said that she came to Wisteria to study the white prickly vine. White prickly vine? The reason why the White Gardens are renowned is that they use white marble sculptures and vines to adorn their gardens. Then her investigation into white prickly vines should be related to gardening. That sounds about right. But the details are yet to be uncovered. But where's Lisa right now? According to the Witches' Society records, Lisa is still based in this witch's house. I've inquired with other witches to no avail. In the end, we're still in the dark as to Lisa's whereabouts. Maybe she's really disappeared. But there's still more information. A book in ancient languages can be sent to the Witch Society to be translated. Besides, Miss Lisa often tasks me with the translation of books or requested documents from me. Those books are mainly to do with plants or immortality. Then it shouldn't be a big problem. But the mention of immortality worries me a little. Apart from that, there's also a book about how to meld the traits of plants. Well, to meld the traits of plants? Wait, the prickly vines in the village show plant-like traits, don't they? So Lisa must have been behind the prickly vines in the village. Will it really be like that? But there's no evidence to prove that conclusively. And what's her purpose? This translation service will return any untranslatable book to its owner. That's why I brought some of the passages that I was unable to translate from the books Lisa passed to me. Great, if we can figure out these, we may be able to obtain more information. But this book is written in an unknown ancient tongue, and the Witch Society could not decipher it either. May I borrow this book? Of course. Please return it to Miss Lisa someday. I'll ask the villagers then, thank you. I'm happy that I was able to help Ellie. We should ask the villagers about Lisa, too. The villagers have known her for so long, surely they must know some of the places she frequented. Good idea. Then I must be going. Thank you for agreeing to help. You're welcome. I'm happy to help too. Then I'll visit you again if someone comes to the village or anything comes up. Sure. Have a safe trip back. Oh, and I almost forgot. I've brought along some candy for moral support. Yeah, I don't trust this fucking man and his candy. That's very kind of you. Then I must be going. I'm gonna immediately drop your candy. No. Away. I've sent you a meat kebab. Try it. It's good for carrying around, and you work better when you're fed. More importantly, it tastes good. Try it and you'll see. Thanks, Arden. Okay. Let us go to the village and do things unrelated to the main quest line. Let's get some side quests done. Kyla is somewhere. She is. Oh, Ellie. Perfect timing. This is for you. Oh. Huh? Why beef bread? Ah, have you forgotten? I promised to treat you. So I brought a few extras when I went to Arden's restaurant. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll savor it. But hear me out, Ellie. I encouraged him to keep making it when I went to buy beef bread. The sparkling wine Arden used to produce was superb. It was unrivaled, but he insisted he would never make it again. If only I could enjoy a glass of it after a long, hard day of hammering. Why has he stopped making it? He said no matter how he tried, he couldn't reproduce the same flavor, so he told me not to get my hopes up. Is that all? Right. Although he sells other kinds of liquor, they're nowhere near as good as sparkler wine. So I've been trying to persuade him, but he just won't listen. Is this wine really so good? That's a given. It tastes marvelous. I want more of it already. Everyone who loves to drink seems to think the same way. That's because they've all fallen under the spell of the drink. It's not as bad as you think. The thought of wine makes my arms run too weak to hammer. Oh, it's still not working. Ellie, if you ever visit Arden's restaurant, will you help me ask whether sparkler wine will be sold again? Sure. Be in a hole if you went on strike because you weren't getting enough wine. Atta girl, Ellie. I knew I could count on you. Lisa. Of course we were friends. Friends? Really? Sure. We were thick as thieves. Will you tell me about her? Sure. Now listen closely. Lisa hated bread that tasted too sweet because she considered it a main course. She hated mushrooms too, saying they belonged in the garden. She did? Strange, I know. Mushrooms are delightful. So do you know anything else apart from this? Anything else? Alright, this is secret, but... Wait, what? Lisa said she had to have her back against the wall to go to sleep. No, that's not what I meant. Then what would you like to know? The places Lisa used to go a lot, or what she was studying? But she didn't mention these things to me. Ah, well. The only things the friends discuss when they're drinking are their grievances. But Lisa didn't drink. Didn't you ever talk about anything more serious? Oh, she said this to me before. She asked me what it felt like to have to repair a house that I had built. Repair it? Yeah, she looked very serious when she asked, so it stayed with me until now. What was your answer? I said repairing it was my duty, since the house would only need repairing because I didn't build it. Well, Lisa looked like she disagreed strongly. She dropped the subject. That's about it. Alright. Oh, Kyla, how would you react if Lisa was behind the prickly vines? Lisa? Lisa would make a terrible villain. If she did it, she'd be beside herself with outrage. Got it. Thanks. Rub. Kyla, I heard you wanted to see me? Oh yes, come quickly, Miss Witch. Nothing important. I heard you helped Rubrum look for golden apples. Yeah, it was pretty fun, and I made a wish. What? You made a wish? Oh dear, I wouldn't have asked you here if I'd known. Why? What's the matter? Actually, Annette and I hid those golden apples. Annette and you, Kyla? What's the matter? As you can see, the children in the village, there's only one, haven't got much to entertain themselves with. So this was a small activity we planned for Rubrum. These apples are known as harvest apples and are a specialty of another region. Aurea helped us get a hold of some. How can this be? I thought it was an age-old legend. I'm sorry, really. We didn't really know if it would work and gave it a try. Turned out Rubrum really took to it. But I left the village for some time, didn't I? So Annette was doing it on her own and couldn't venture far, so there weren't that many hidden. But thanks to you, Miss Witch, I'm back and we can start the game anew. It was pretty fun hunting for them. That's great. Oh, and the blue apples are just painted with crayon apple, or just, yeah, I'll take care of them. Thanks for playing with Rubrum. Here's something Annette wanted me to pass to you. Ooh, apple pie. Though it isn't a legendary apple, it's really good. Thanks. Please tell Annette I said thank you. You're welcome. I hope your wish comes true too, Ellie. That's one thing off the list. 2 things? So many things. I forgot. Wait, cats. Cats. Oh, okay. Probably Annette, Rubrum, and Arden then. I have to talk to Annette anyways. Yeah. May I ask you a question? What is it? I wish to learn about the relationship between the villagers. Okay, we did this already. I'm gonna get through it. Yeah. We gotta feed the cats. Okay. Quest. Fishing blind fish. I think we have one, don't we? We not? No, I guess she won't take the special ones. We do have to go fishing. And it's random. Heck. It's okay. Let's get the bag compartment. Let's go. More things to hold. Roy. Roy, are you okay? Hello, Ellie. What has got you looking so flustered? You must have seen the notice I put up then. Was there a fire? Yes, there was a fire, but it wasn't that serious. I burnt something I was cooking. That was it. Wow, I didn't know you could cook. I've lived alone for a long time, so I do often cook for myself. It's not a big deal. Then what happened this time? I wanted to try something different and cooked it over too high a flame. What were you trying to cook? Maybe I can help. Do you know how to cook too, Ellie? Nope. After I blew up the coal stove for the third time, Dad forbade me from ever stepping into the kitchen again. Oh, I see. But I found out why the first soup Dad ever made was forming green bubbles. Now that I think about it, I think I'm a master problem solver. I totally agree, because you've solved all the problems in our village, Ellie. But like most of them, there's still problems happening. And like half the village is still gone. But you know, thank you for your confidence in me, Roy. It's nice. Tell me all about your problem. Well, although it is a little embarrassing, this is what happened. I actually wanted to bake donuts. Donuts? Do you like donuts? Yes, when I lived in Hylian, I used to go to a shop for their donuts daily. Though it's great to be back in Wisteria, I still miss the taste of those donuts once in a while. I've tried, but never really succeeded in reproducing them. Even though I did manage it after much effort, I couldn't lie to myself and say they were delicious. I would have shared some with you if I had succeeded. It's such a shame. How do you bake good donuts? Don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll succeed someday as long as I keep at it. But you want to eat it now, don't you? Once in a while, I miss the food Dad and Mom used to make for me too. If I'd known, I would have bugged Dad till he let me back in the kitchen. That's how I feel sometimes. Food item. That takes me back. Yes, though it may not be exactly the same as what you ate in Hylian. If you just want to bake tasty donuts, maybe someone here will know how to. Go on and prepare the ingredients for making donuts. I'll go find you a recipe. You really don't have to, Ellie. You must have a lot on your plate. I'm just doing what a witch should. But if you do make yummy donuts, be sure to leave one for me. Oh. Alright then. It would be remiss of me to keep turning you down. I'll leave it to you then. Yay. You also had Lisa. She often came to buy flowers. I often saw her in the forest studying plants. She was especially intrigued by white prickly vines and little honey pumpkins. Boy, do I have something to tell you. She combined them into the giant vines that took out your house. But I'm sure it's fine. Do you remember any places that she frequented? Places she frequented. Well, Lisa could often be found walking around the forest. I didn't see her favoring or lingering in any particular spot. See, no, I don't think Lisa would have done that on purpose. Though she wasn't much of a talker, I think she was a good witch. But even if it was an honest mistake, her disappearing without fixing it disappoints me a little. Did we talk about the vines? Did he hear me through the fourth wall? Is that what just happened to me? He's just like, yeah, no, it's through the fourth wall the whole time. Wow. Wow. Wait. Go. Maybe there's more to the story. I hope so. I'll bring Lisa back. Well, I'll leave it to you then. You also had... Did you not also have... What? A long time ago, a man lived in the village. In a very distant village, there was a woman he loved dearly. They often met in the forest because of fierce opposition from their parents. Romeo and Juliet. Cool. Oh, was this a forbidden love? Sounds like everything forbidden looks good to you, huh? Of course not. I'm just a hopeless romantic. One day the man was delayed by some business in the village, and the woman encountered a wild beast while waiting for him. She was wounded and fell to her death from the cliff while trying to run away. After the man arrived, he saw the torn clothes and blood and was filled with self-reproach for having come too late. Heart's a little crumpled. Didn't expect you to be so engrossed in a book. I've always been a very empathetic person. Okay? Not you, I mean Roy. Ah. Evening primroses began flowering where the woman fell. The man would climb the cliff every night at the same time to pray until the evening primroses wilted. When the flowers wilted, he confessed his longing for her and jumped off the cliff. Oh. Ooh. Cat gods, taking pity on him, went to the place he fell from. Rosemaries that gave off golden moonlight began flowering in that same spot thereafter. Ticked out head trying to see the evening primroses on the cliff. So tragic. But of all the things, why did they turn into flowers? Although flowers can't speak, people often assign them meanings. Since we've learned about the contents of the legend, let's ask around the village. So many things to do. So many things. You need to have a special flower to pluck it. It's very unique. According to the legend, that's the only method, so I looked around for it myself. It had to be very close to the moon, so I thought it would be someplace high up. Went to the highlands, but it was nowhere to be found. Okay. Oops. Arden, I have many things to ask you. Are they sleeping well? Arden? Take this. Huh? What's this? The smell. Is it? Why does the man have an obsession with pepper? Exactly. Why are you giving me pepper? Don't you find this strange? It's just pepper? Wrong. If you look closely, you can see that it's mixed with strange colored particles. Now that you say it, it does look a little dark red in color. Keep having dreams that I don't even remember. Even slept with a nightlight by my side, but it's useless. The only new thing in the restaurant is this pepper. It has a strange color and a subtle sweet taste. I'm sure this pepper is cursed. A curse on pepper? There is nothing strange about it, since there's even a curse that keeps you praising nature. If you're a witch, you'd also be familiar with curses. Can you find out what the curse is and lift it? Sure. Where'd you get the pepper? I bought it from a green-haired lady who often comes to the village. Aurea? Exactly. I smelled a strange curse from her last time. I'm guessing she touched something strange somewhere. Yeah, it was a monkey that made her only talk about praising nature. Oh. Rosemary. Do you think I look around the flowers while walking around? You've lived here a long time after all, Arden. I don't know. I just go where I'm supposed to. Why would I bother about these things? Anyway, I haven't seen it by the water. What is it? Donut. I don't make that. Even if you don't, you may have a recipe for it. Do I look like I do? No, you don't. And then why did you ask? Just in case you turned out to be the answer to my problem. I'm a dragon, not an answer. Was that a joke? Not at all. I'll be going then. If you want something sweet, go look for someone else, not me. I'm not the only one who cooks food in the village. I know, but I have to ask all the things. Arden, do you know about the cats that sometimes come to the village? Cats? You mean those small animals that walk on 4 legs? Huh? Aren't cats cute? Cute, but annoying. So you don't like cats? I say I'm uninterested. Not even when you see them wandering the village? Those brats sometimes steal my pre-cut fruit. I can eat a bit of unprocessed ones if they have to, but the pre-cut ones, that's cheeky. Well, I'm afraid you can't expect cats to know manners. But it sounds like you do pay attention to them, Arden. I've been telling you I have no interest in cats. Find Rubrum if you want to discuss cats. I've had enough. I asked around, and none of the villagers keeps a cat. Someone feeds the cats occasionally, but nothing else. The cat didn't look close to the villagers in the first place. Doesn't that make becoming friends with it even more a remarkable feat? Anyway, at least we found that someone had been taking care of these cats until recently. Person, Rubrum mentioned, a middle-aged man. He doesn't know. Right, Rubrum said that he saw the man at the temple entrance north of the village. So you want to go check it out? Waiting for him there doesn't sound like a good idea to me. He may never show up. But we don't have any other leads. Alright, let's go. Witch's Lisa? She's the witch who used to live here in the witch's house, don't you know? Oh, so her name was Lisa? I didn't know that. You really don't care about anyone else, do you? I'm not that close with witches. Arden, you've lived in this village the longest. How was Lisa as a witch? Just like any other witch. What do you mean? You know, pretty much a standard witch. The kind you never know what she's up to all day, but ends up making a huge mess for everyone. Not every witch is like that. Maybe. You do seem different. Do you know any places Lisa frequented or what she did a lot? I don't venture outside the restaurant much, so I'm not sure. But I used to know a witch like that. She sacrificed the whole village so she could live a long life. Sacrificed the whole village? The whole village was reduced to a ruin, and the witch who lived there became immortal and ageless. Isn't that something a witch can do? If you try anything like that these days, you're gonna be dragged away in chains. Yeah, I suppose that changed these days. Arden, do you really think Lisa was behind the prickly vines in the village? I don't know. I know nothing about Lisa. I only know that there was a witch who sacrificed her entire village. Okay. Cool. I'm not selling. But I haven't said a single word. Are you here to get me to sell sparkler wine? Yes. See? Don't be like that. Why have you stopped selling it? Did you lose the recipe? There was never a recipe to begin with. Wait, no. I think there was. But now it's gone. What do you mean? I never said I wouldn't sell liquor anymore. Since the prickly vine sprouted, the water's changed. And no matter what I do, the flavor's just not right. Kyla's just being unreasonable. Which is to say, Kyla won't like the new taste of wine. Maybe? Then why not try making new kinds of liquor? That's too much of a bother. Do you know anything about liquor? I'm an expert when it comes to Twinkle Twinkle juice. I helped to brew moonshine before. You're no help at all. I haven't reached the drinking age, okay? How about this? I'll go find some wines Kyla might like. And you make it. Then go ask the adults who can imbibe. Okay. We'll just do Roy again because he's right here. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say about it. Whoa. Okay. Donut. Nope. Nope. Okay. So she doesn't have any of those, but she should still have. Araya, do you also sell food ingredients? Usually only for the requested items. Do you need something? Oh, I got this from Arden, but he said he bought this pepper from you and there was something strange about it. No way. Shall we take a look? This is red pepper. It's a pepper with a mild sweetness that is proud of the unique flavor. I gave it to Arden to try it out, but I guess he didn't listen. He never does. Well, Arden thinks this pepper is cursed. What? That's nonsense. I'm very sensitive to curses. The mention of a curse makes me shudder. I would never sell something with one. Right, I also thought it was weird. I have my pride as a merchant. I'm serious with what people eat. The pepper is not weird, it's just a different species. I think Auden was just mistaken. But there are cases where a curse is hidden. Shall we take a look into it a little more? What's your plan? What was it again? That thing that tasted terrible? Curse detection candy. Not really a memory I'd like to recall, but I shall stay in if I can get the recipe. Ooh. Curse detection candy. She probably knows about the donuts. Blind fish, Lisa. Lisa started to live in the witch's house before I was born. She's helped the villagers and me so many times, she can't possibly be behind this wicked deed. Looks like some villagers do suspect Lisa was behind the prickly vines. Lisa was a woman of a few words and rarely ventured out. We don't know what Lisa was doing at the witch's house. In that case, but I'm sure Lisa was not a bad person. Even if she was behind this, I'm sure she meant well. There must be more than meets the eye. I understand. I don't think Lisa's an evil witch either. May I know if anyone can translate books written in ancient languages in the village? If it's books you need help with, you can go to the library across the river. The old librarians there's really smart and should be good with translation. The bridge across the river's been destroyed, and so has the library. No problem. I'll fix the bridge and house right away. Okay. Liquor. Liquor's just like tea. It only goes down well when it smells good. A good aroma makes everyone feel better even before drinking. Seems like anything that's delicious smells good. Yes, so it isn't really that novel to make wine with tea leaves. Make wine with tea leaves? Some people will use anything they can get their hands on to make wine with. It worked pretty well when I tried it with some silver starbell I found in the green forest. All this reminiscing is making me misty-eyed. When I was young, I thought that only liquor with high alcohol content was the real deal and downed a lot of it. But after I returned to the village with my husband, I started making milder drinks. Open a bottle of the sparkling wine so that the garden's filled with its aroma. Donuts. Do you want a donut, Ellie? Oh, I'm not the one who wants it. Roy really misses the donuts he had in Hylian. But if it's a donut from a place like that, it would be hard to find in such a rural place. There used to be a small bakery, but even that's gone now. They don't have to be authentic as long as they're donuts. Don't you make the best pies in it? That's why I thought you might know how to make donuts. Though I did go through a phase where I was obsessed with making all kinds of desserts when I was young. I just started baking nothing but pies one day and don't remember much about other desserts. Oh, really? I thought you were our best hope in it. Let me see. Where have I put the receipts? Let me see. Really? Recipes. I can read. Yes, Rubrum's gonna want to try other pastries when he gets older. It's best to start experimenting now. Even if I can't find my recipe book, donuts aren't that difficult to make. Awesome, you're the best at it. You're an easy child to please. Desserts should be sweet, so let's make some cream first. I haven't done that in a while. Add some maple herb extract for color and silver starbell pollen extract to enhance the aroma. That'll probably make good donuts. I haven't been this busy in a while. I'll find you the ingredients. Please focus on figuring out how we can make the perfect donut. Can I bother you with that, Ellie? Can I get Rubrum to go instead? Although I'm no good at cooking, I'm great at prepping ingredients. Please leave it to me. Alright then, over to you. Once you find them, come back with Roy. Let's share the donuts when they're baked. I've heard the same legend before. Really? Have you seen it? It was long time ago, so things are a bit hazy. I once pestered my husband to hunt for the gold rosemary everywhere. I found a path to the cliff, but the cave was too dark and I didn't go any further. Oh, I see. If I find it, I'll be sure to come take a look. Of course. I'm looking forward to it, Ellie. Okay. Let's see. So many things. Wait. Need to talk to Rubrum and stuff. I am gonna run that a little bit early so I can get myself a snack. Listen, don't judge me, okay? It's not my fault. I just want a little snacky. A little snacky. Okay. We need to go talk to Okay, let's just talk to everybody. Fine wines? There are plenty of them. What's your poison of choice, Kyla? Wines with a bitter aftertaste that lingers on the tongue. Mild wine should be enjoyed in a nice moody setting. Sweet dessert wines aren't really my thing, but they are good once in a while. I'm starting to think you just like drinking as long as it's alcohol, Kyla. You got that right. But if I had to pick one, I'd go for wines with a bitter aftertaste. I spent all day sweating by a fire. A mouthful of that would be like heaven. I can almost feel my mouth watering. Well, Annette mentioned that the leaves of the splash carrot are especially bitter. Is the wine made out of that any good? I already talked about Lisa. So I need to talk to Rubrum, I think. And yeah, Rubrum and Arden. Alright. Rubrum. Cat. There he is. I'm not sure. I suppose since you're still young. I've hardly ever met her. Oh, but her hands were very warm. Her hands? Yeah, she tended to me when I was sick and held my hand tightly. Her hands were very warm, and I was so happy that I got better very soon. She sounds like a kind person. It seems to be the case. But that alone isn't going to help us find Lisa. If you're willy stumped, why not ask the cat gods? Cat gods? Yes, if we pray at the temple, the cat gods might come to answer our prayers. In the day, the black cat god appears, while the white cat god appears at night. Is there a temple in the village? Oh, you'll see the temple to the right of my home. It's gorgeous, but a little run down now. Okay, I'll go look for it. Thanks. Finished my inquiries, but I haven't learned much. What do you mean? Didn't we learn a lot? Like her hating mushrooms, sleeping with her back against the wall, or eating bread for a meal. First of all, bread is great. I mean outside of those things. Virgil. What? So was Lisa really responsible for these prickly vines? I'm certain that's what she was studying, but I don't understand what she intended to do. Yeah, so let's not jump to conclusions yet. We should focus on finding Lisa. But we don't know where she is. Didn't Rubrum give us a useful tip? Let's go ask the black cat god. I don't think it'll be much help. A god should know something. It's hard to interpret the words of a god. But I guess it won't hurt to ask around. Then let's first go to the temple Rubrum mentioned. We will in a minute, but other things from Rubrum. Plant. What's that? Is that good for brewing tea with? No idea. So not even you have seen it? I've seen white and pink rosemaries. It's said to bloom in the spot closest to the moon. Then it should be somewhat easy to get a look at the sky. If you're on the bridge, you'll get to a really clear view of the sky. If I venture too far, I'm gonna get an earful from Granny, so I don't go there a lot, but I want to. Huh? That should be it, right? Because we talked to everybody else. Right? Right? Oh, we gotta go talk to Arden for the liquor. Right. Right. So the adult you were looking high and low for is me. After all, you're an adult, Arden. I suppose if we're talking body size. So Arden, what's a good wine to you? A sweet wine seems good. Really? What's the matter? There's a saying that the harder a person's life, the sweeter the wine. I thought you wouldn't like sweet wines. I don't know where you got that from. I just have this feeling that there used to be someone very fond of sweet wines. Sounds like a good chance to make some fruit wine. There's plenty of cranapple growing around the village, which would be a good ingredient. Great, and this should do the trick, I guess? Sweet wine, bitter wine, fragrant wine. There's so many kinds of wine. This is why wine aficionados get wasted every day. But will Arden's restaurant have so many ingredients in stock? Arden only sells meat dishes. Maybe he's got a secret menu. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. A sweet wine, cranapple, bitter wine, splash carrot, and the fragrant wine, silver starbell. I'll take some on my way. Take more. Take 3 each of cran apples. Okay. We need 3 of those. And then we need to go get stuff from the forest then. Oh no. Adventuring. No. It's kind of a pain. Because we gotta find yep. We had a guarantee to find the things, and some of them only happen at night. Okay, so we need curse detection candy, which means we need to talk to Diane. Which I guess we should do first, so that way we know what ingredients we need. The blind fish, maple herb extract. Well, those are at home. Okay. And then we need to get stuff. Okay. So let's go home first. Thank you. I'll see you later. Have good times with your TTRPG. I love me some TTRPGs. Diane, can you also get me the recipe for curse detection candy? Bye-bye. Oh, I'll do a little ad before you leave. Thank you for everybody that stops by and hangs out. If you would like to see more of my content or my art, you can go to that link tree. It's also in the descriptions here on Twitch, and if you're watching in the future on YouTube as well, where you can get my art, which I do all of my stream overlays and my own emotes. So if you needed a portfolio per se, but also I do upload to the allergies, man. I do upload to YouTube and Twitch. So yeah. I'm dying a little bit. I tried. Heck 'em. Yes, I do upload to YouTube and Twitch. I stream on Mondays, which right now is Little Witch in the Woods, and Thursdays, which is Bear and Breakfast. I don't talk for that one. It is just hanging out and good vibes. Sundays, it depends. I had to today because I missed last Monday. And I'm dying. And then I upload a bunch of things to YouTube, including my previous streams and some stuff that I just recorded previously. Yeah. So yes, if you like me and my stuff, I have more places where you can see those things. Yeah. So if you could like, comment, follow, subscribe, whatever platform that you're seeing this on, that helps. No need to spend extra money. You can do it for free by just putting on any of my YouTube playlists in the background and hanging out. Even just lurking on stream is good enough. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Let me take another drink. Okay. Curse detection candy. Sure, I'll add it right away, since I happen to have it in stock. Are you going to use it yourself? That's right, but is there a different version with improved taste? You're lucky, this happens to be an improved version. Whoa. It used to taste like rotten grilled fish left at room temperature for 3 days. They say it has now been improved to taste like nasal mucus from when you catch a cold. If you feel uncomfortable eating it, you can also consider grinding and sprinkling it. Was there such a method? I told you to read the book to the end. Okay. Yes, I know, candy, blah, blah, blah. I just want to go to the shop. Need gold. I need to probably do the candy for Rhea. Oh. Ay, 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 ay. Me be sneezing. None of those. Let me use the... What is this? Oh, right, Arden's thing. Need to look at the things. Okay, let's do this. 2. Oh. Oh, I guess that's not. Why is this one different than the other ones? Is it because it's the first time I'm doing it? Oh, when you have it auto, does it do the... Huh. So if you decide to do it manually when you could do it auto, it cuts down on the potion ingredients? That would be neat. To like make sure that you can make it really nice every time. That would be pretty cool if it did. Alright, grind this well and it worked. It's strange to have such a bad taste when there isn't any smell. You wouldn't have had to eat it if you didn't go into places that were forbidden. Don't you know that curiosity and passion for inquiry are required for a witch? The problem is that you're applying them to things you shouldn't do. Time to put pepper on it. Yes. They said that the powder glows when it's on a curse, but surprisingly, nothing happened. Still, it's now clear that there is no curse. Auden seemed to be convinced somehow. Something feels uncomfortable. Because Auden might not believe it. Well, rather than that, I wonder what could be the cause of the inability to sleep. Then you'd better make some curse lifting candy before you go. It would work even if something other than the pepper was cursed. I should try that for now. Okay. Curse lifting candy. Autocraft, please. Lonk. Okay. You need to see 3 cran apple, 3 splash carrots, and 3 pollen. And we need maple herb and the pollen extract. Do I have extras? Can I just take 1? Yeah. And pollen. Okay, so now we need to get the 3 cran apples, 3 of the potion thingies. Not the potion thingies. The... Yes, I know what I'm talking about. The... Oh, like water carrot things. And then need to come back in the nighttime in order to get the pollen. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's... Is there also... It's... Yeah, that's also at night. So... I'll just look for cran apples right now. Because that's the easiest, and then we'll get the splash carrots. Yeah. Great, that's... Oh, also, what do I... need for this one again. So I need large bubbles and stroking. Hmm. We'll try for the bubbles. So I don't need to do like, oh, large bubble. Yes. Yes. I wish I had some better metric of seeing where it was in like time and space. That would be nice. Or like guarantee that maybe it is. I don't think the special ones guarantee that you'll get the big bubbles. They might. I might be wrong. Okay. So we only need 3 splash carrots, but if we get more, I can put them in my pocket for later. Or potions. And also because I feel like I'm a loot gremlin and anytime I have the ability to pick things up, I do. If you do watch my Pokopia playthrough, which first episode out today, it should it reveals that a lot because I'm definitely like walking around and I'm like, ooh, piece of candy, ooh, piece of candy. Oh dang it. Which I hope I hope my playstyle is nice for other people to watch. I'm mainly doing it for myself because I got upset at like somebody doing a playthrough not doing something, and then I was like, but I really need you to do it, please. I need this. And then they like I mean, they did it their way and they have to do it the way that they do it, but since I'm recording it, I can take more time for myself and do it the way I want to, which is nice. Ooh, run. Oh, Okay. We can go back after this and get the pollen that we need. Yes, I am still streaming. It's a long one today, because it's Sunday. I hope my little plantlings enjoyed. I know not, because I have been down here. But one can only hope. Ooh, that's a special one. Okay. Speaking of little plantlings, I was talking about I have a Pokemon Pokopia playthrough. It's one of my no talk ones. So I don't yap over top of it. I do just let the game speak for itself. So you should show it to your little plantling. I think he'd like it. Pokemon's great. Here we are. It's really close to the moon. The man must have prayed here for a very long time. It still sounds really tragic to me. Since when were you so emotional? There's something from a tragic love story that I can't describe. Mom said she became more considerate after she met Dad. Dad said that he began to take better care of himself. The two in the legend could have been just as happy, right? It's hard to say for sure when it comes to humans. I've got to hold it carefully so I don't spoil it. Investigate. What's taking so long? Have you packed everything? Oh yes, I said I wanted to bring some dried evening primrose. I brought it. Oh, we did it. Wow, we can really pluck it now. We've brought evening primrose with us. Of course, the legend's rooted in fact. It smells heavenly. What's Roy gonna use it for? Let's show it to Roy. Well, it's gonna have to be tomorrow, dog. Because we got other things to do. Other side quests. Okay. Let's go get Silver Star Bell. Hi, buddy. What do we need more of? Ooh, yay, hey. With tools, okay. Takes up like double the energy. Makes me sad. Okay, there should be some more over here. Because we also can just replace our stock, and that would be nice. I missed. Sad. I think we still need stuff for this. Let's see. Okay. Try to get all of this. And then we can, I think that's, hold on. 3 crayon apple, 3 splash carrot, and the pollen. And then we need, yeah, have those. And then we have the cursive. Okay, so we should be good to go into the village tomorrow, just as is. And be able to finish off some more side quests. Admittedly, I don't have too much longer of a stream. I wanted to do 4 hours, but I do have some other stuff I gotta do for the tavern today. So, sad times, really. We're almost there. Cool. No, does it do anything if you record them after you've already recorded all the ones you need? I don't know. Yep. Okay. No, it doesn't. That's okay. What? This. Okay, alright. Oh goodness. So many things. I get distracted by all the things. So let's start with Roy. Roy, I brought you gold rosemary. You really found it. Where did you find it? On a cliff connected to the caves. It was really close to the moon. I found the path. If you're interested, go have a look. Yes, I've been wanting to look for it myself. Standing over there reminded me of that legend. I felt so sad. I see. So who did you find more pitiful, Ellie? The woman. She died an unjust death and didn't even see the person she wished to see. Yes, it was too late when he heard. Yes, that indeed was regrettable. You think the woman's situation was more pitiable, Roy? Yes, because a dead person can't do anything. But I need to thank you, Ellie. You gave me the chance to see an item from the legends in the flesh. Now let me make this into a decoration for you. Hang on, my backpack's full. I'll come back after I made some room. Sure, take care. I also have... no, hold on. Yes. No, not the insufficient storage space. Arden, take your things. Yes, take the candy. Yes, it's curse lifting candy. I ask you to remove the Peppa's curse. I checked with Araya and also tried using curse detection candy, but there was no curse in the pepper. They say the reason for such color and taste of the pepper is because it's red pepper. I think there may be a curse somewhere else, but even if not, it's a delicious candy. That's why I brought it. This is only a temporary fix. It won't solve the problem completely. Anyway, witches get drunk on their feelings and butt in with this and that, saying it's a good deed. They are rarely truly of help. They just want to feel good. Arden, isn't the reason you aren't able to sleep because you keep saying mean things? I worked hard in my own way because I wanted to help you. Does it make you happy to talk like that? Maybe it's not because of the nightlight or the pepper, but because you yourself are cursed. Arden? That might be the case. If you know me better, you may be able to tell whether I'm cursed. You know the meaning of the saying that dragons live multiple lives? I don't know. You hungry, Ellie? Oh, you cruel belly clock. Would you like a bowl of beef stew before you leave? I'll also tell you what that means. Alright, but it's by no means because I'm hungry, but because I'm so broad-minded that I'd like to hear you out, said the belly clock. Or said, oh goodness, all of the voices are running together, no. Is it delicious? Yes. I did a good job of preventing you from putting in a bucket full of pepper. So what's the meaning of saying that dragons live multiple lives? A dragon lives 1,000 years. That's like an accumulating an enormous amount of memories. Wow, do you remember all of that? We can't, because we go crazy if we do. So it disappears at some point. That's why it's said that you live many lives. Oh. After hearing what you said, I felt that someone might have cursed me in the past that I can't remember now. Can you recall anything from your previous lives? I can only recall fragments of it, but burning the hair off a guy who was after my treasure with an eternal fire, or breaking the waist of a drunken man causing trouble at the restaurant and throwing him out, or flying around with a guy picking a fight tied to my foot for 3 days. I guess you do deserve some curses. It was self-defense. Anyway, a few things came to my mind, but I still don't know the exact cause. Did you happen to have some kind of incident with another witch? You said you hated witches. That might be the case. Something feels uncomfortable about witches. Could it be that a curse is triggered when certain conditions are met? Can I ask you a few things? Yes. What are you curious about? Reason for running a restaurant. I don't know. I've always been doing it since the moment I remember. Since when? Well, even before Annette was born? What are you curious about? About your past. I protected some treasure just like other dragons. Treasure? I want to say that I'll give you one if you take care of the curse, but I don't know where it is now. And at that time, all kinds of people came to visit. Maybe there were witches too. you staying here? Because of the passion for wisteria flowers? Your passion for wisteria flowers? No, I don't know whose passion it was. You don't know whose passion it was, yet you remember the passion? Wisteria flowers have strong vitality, thus the passion. I wonder who it was. Well, that's all of my questions. I really can't remember a thing. Speaking of which, then should we start by recovering your memories? Why are you helping me this much? I can't see what they are, so I don't know. And my fighting spirit calls for it. That's this one, because that feels like it, because Mama didn't raise no bitch. Since I've already done so much, I want to keep going till I see some result. I'd also have to get rid of your prejudice against witches. I was harsh earlier. I apologize. The water's already been spilled. But I'll forgive you since I'm curious about your past. Alright, next would be... Let's stop for today. My head hurts from thinking about all this. Huh? But... Feel that. He kicked me out. Oh, game, please. Give me my K back. There we go. At least he only kicked you out after filling up your stomach. I'm already in it, so make sure that I find out the secret. You consider what you can't remember a secret. Everything that hasn't been revealed is a secret. Alright, let's gather more clues first. Okay. Donuts, maybe? First? Because that's 2 slots. Roy, I brought you some ingredients. Ingredients? I thought I was in charge of preparing the ingredients. Annette told me about some ingredients perfect for adding to donuts. Annette's looking for her recipe, so I'm here with the things. I'm sorry to have bothered you so much. Not at all. Let's go find Annette. Annette told me to bring you along with ingredients. Sounds like she did locate the recipe. Sure, let's go then. Donut. Donut. Amazing, you've brought so many. I've heated up my oven so we can start making donuts at any time. Are you ready, Roy? Oh, I forgot about her voice. I'm ready. Thank you for sparing me some time, Annette. Well, aren't you a polite child? Let's start by making the dough. Oh, are they actually gonna make the dough? Cute! That's right. You're doing well. Now, knead it into a ball of dough so we can stretch it into a thin sheet. Put what Elias brought into the cream. Sure, let me try that. Once they're ready, you can put them in the oven to bake. I'll teach you how to regulate the temperature. Can't be too hot when you bake it, and you must keep the temperature constant. It already smells like the real deal. Rebrum, come get ready to enjoy some donuts with Ellie. Yes, Granny. Donuts, donuts, roly-poly donuts. And the thing is that I never thought I would have to do. There we go. Wow, is this a donut? It looks so interesting. It's a pie, but with a hole. I'm gonna dig in. Me too. Whoa. Is something wrong? Delicious. It's really delicious. It's baked through evenly, no bitterness, and just the right doughiness. Doughiness? I can't read. Cream's very sweet, and it's scrumptious. Here, let me have a bite. Oh, it really is delightful. I can't believe I made this. You were a quick study. Just keep in mind what I said and you'll be making even better donuts. You're too kind. It's thanks to both of you, Ellie and Annette. Since they've turned out so well, you should take some home with you. Wanny, me too. All right. Hold on while I pack some for everybody. I feel like I should have a clip of all of the voices I do in this game and having to switch between them. Wow, you've packed so many for me, Annette. Roy, when did you make this many? I baked a few more since both you and Rub Rub were enjoying them so much. Is that why you were walking to and fro in front of the oven? Yes, I thought making another batch would help me remember better. Were there enough ingredients to make another batch? I gathered enough ingredients while you were looking for the recipe. I was only planning to make them by myself. If not for you, Ellie, I wouldn't have gone to ask Annette. Thank you, Ellie. Not at all. I've had such yummy donuts thanks to you. Reverend also smiling from ear to ear. Yes, I'm very pleased too. Although I still have room for improvement, I'm glad everyone liked it so much. Oh, and here's a little token of my appreciation, Ellie. I must be going. If you need any help, please let me know, Ellie. Yay! Okay. So Rosemary for Roy, but do I have... Okay, I do have space. It's like, I don't think I have space. I will do her fish another day. Roy, I have more things for you. Yes. Now let me make this into a decoration for you. Just a minute. Blah, 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 blah. It's gonna be pretty. Sorry to keep you waiting. Strangely, your heart will ache if you stare at it too long. What? Wow, how did you do it? I tried a method that was popular in Hylian. I've preserved it in clean water using a special technique so it will last. Wait. Because you got rid of the prickly vines in the village, Ellie. Who knows if you'll find more legends. I went ahead of time to get water from the lake by the bitter grape tea tree. Aw, you're making me shy. She just did it without thinking about anything other than legends and great adventures. I think it's quite Ellie-ish and cool. Though I've said it before, but thank you, Ellie. It's all thanks to you that I could return here. If you need any flowers or help, please just let me know anytime. Yay! Okay. And then we need to talk to Arden. Then we'll do the thing about the cats. That'll probably take us to the end of the day, maybe. Let's see. Arden, I've brought you to the ingredients for winemaking. What? Yes. Great work, Ellie. Oh, you've even brought the ingredients. I'm certain your restaurant does not stock these. That's right, it doesn't. Hiya, Tash. I knew it. You're always selling the same things. It's fine as long as it tastes good. Will you be able to make new wines using these? Yes. Hopefully everything goes well and no one comes pestering me again. How about preparing some drinking snacks to go with the wine? It's said that the flavors of the wines will change with the food they're paired with. What else is there to do? Let's go take a look. Hopefully sometime this week we can play more Yap Yap because I really want to play more Yap Yap. Like really badly. But I have been busy, unfortunately. You don't even drink. How would you know all that? Dad and Mom often snuck me a few bites of the drinking snacks they paired with their wine. Stringy fries with cheese pulling long when being picked. Roast sweet potato that melted in the mouth, an explosion of butter. Yes, we should be good with beef bread and beef stew. I do have other things to do, but I'm open to doing it tonight, like the normal time I can play. But I do have real life tavern things to do first. And then I'll get there. Yes. But so my normal time later. Yes. No familiar things taste best. It'd be a waste. Like well, you're making me do math. I'm just trying to be a witch, and this man out here making me do math. Hold on. There, I messaged it to you, but you gotta go get Shep. That's your thing. I've had to deal with so many other things. Your job. You go get Shep. It'd be a waste of all those wines if you paired them with those foods. Thank you, Atash. Love you, bye. Then what will be a good... I even forgot the voices. Goodness gracious, you've done this to me. Certain pairings tend to be more compatible. Don't you need someone who cares about those things? I'll go look for the ingredients. Go ask around about their compatibility or whatever. Tell Kyla to come with you the next time. And since you go and bring them when Kyla is working. Always going on about how wine tastes after a day of hard work tastes the best. Okay. No, I didn't mean to go in. No. Okay. So let's go do the cats first. Because we need to get the rest of the village in order to do work with Kyla. Oh, did you see that? Those books and apples scattered on the ground. Go to the place mentioned by Rubram. It's weird that this stuff fell left all over the ground. Man looked busy. If he was busy, he might not have had time to put things in order. I have a point. Anyway, let's see what these stuff are. It's an apple and a book. Look at this book. Isn't it cute? The title is adorable too. Cat Befriending Operation. Operation, it says. Heh. This messy handwriting looks like a child's doing. Rubram said he saw an adult. Maybe it's just an adult with not so great handwriting. Look at this, Ellie. Look at this. I don't know why I said Ellie. Look at this. His drawing is even worse than mine. It's a disaster. Is this really a cat? He must be a devoted abstract artist. This guy, he must be really eager to make friends with the cats. He's recorded various cats just like me, filling up my encyclopedia. But most of the pages are blank. Maybe he didn't have the time, or they didn't like him. I guess I can fill in the blank pages for him. It's decided. I'm gonna make a cat encyclopedia. Where is this idea coming from? From our shared passion for cats. We both want to get closer to cats. Well, honestly speaking, this idea isn't that bad. And look at this. This cran apple has cat bite marks. A little bit of it is eaten. Perhaps a cat tried to eat it but gave up halfway. So cats here also eat cran apples. I've never thought about it. What do cats eat? Find the answer and write it in the encyclopedia. Alright, let's tell Rubram about our discovery first. He must be sitting on the edge of his chair now. He can't be that curious. But we would. Or we can go do the main quest a little bit. Teehee. Wow, what a vast space. This seems to be the temple Rubram mentioned. Ah. Huh? What's wrong? I just sensed something dangerous. You know, every time you say stuff like that, I get goosebumps. Attack! Whoa, incredible. What a huge building. But they've all collapsed. Did giant prickly vines grow here too? Ellie. Oh, hello, Annette. You've looked round, haven't you? Do you have the time for a chat? Is it about fixing stuff? Can I fix the temple? Annette, what brought you here? I came after seeing that the prickly vines blocking the path to the temple had disappeared. But I called you over since you're here, Ellie. The temple? Exactly. This is the temple of the two cat gods. They're the gods of the giant tea tree and also the guardians of the village. The village guardians. Before the prickly vines appeared, we held rituals and offered tea as tribute every year. But because of the vines, we haven't come for a very long time. I feel sorry to see what it has become. Indeed, it's all in ruins. Now that the prickly vines have vanished, I thought the rituals might take place again. I guess it was wishful to think that the temple where the cat gods are enshrined would be spared. Annette, are you the only one who comes here? This place is perfect for people looking for silence and contemplation. Perhaps to wish for something from the cat gods? It is indeed quiet here. The only sounds are our voices. That's actually what I find to be bizarre. It has always been quiet here, but I used to hear some insects or small critters at least. I wonder if it's because the cat gods left after seeing their space had disappeared. The destroyed statues are of the gods, aren't they? Careful, you'll be cursed if you get too close. It pains me, but I suppose it hasn't been that long since the vines disappeared. We'll have to wait for the people to return before we can start tidying the place up. If it weren't for you, Ellie, I wouldn't be standing here after so long, though. Thank you so much. You know, Virgil. Don't. I haven't even said anything. How about we do something to help out here? You may have a natural talent for destruction, but this is too large scale even for you. Who's talking about destruction? Where there's a will, there's a way. And this place is so unusually quiet. It's the first time I've had a close look at the temple. So what's so interesting about it? I'll have you know that I listen closely to the Human Society lectures. Yeah, only what you wanted to hear. Anyways, I do have heard of the I do have heard of the cat gods. If I can restore that damaged mural, maybe I will find more clues. Don't do it. Gods aren't something you can approach. You're talking as if you knew one yourself, Virgil. Maybe. Anyway, what do you mean, maybe? What's your plan? Ask? Isn't it obvious? Annette, I'll come up with a way to restore the temple. Do understand that I appreciate your attentions, Ellie, but isn't it too dangerous? Even if I can't restore it directly, I'll find another way. Alright, but it'd be hard to do it all by yourself. Why don't you have a chat with Kyla about it? Awesome. If it ever feels too difficult, know that you can stop anytime. I will, don't worry. I've got to go now. See you around, Ellie. Okay. So that will get Kyla to work on things, which means that we can do the stuff with Arden. But I think, even though it is not the end of the day, I am going to end it here. I do have stuff I have to get to in real life. So I will have to play more tomorrow. Cause Monday's stream is Little Witch in the Woods. Which means we can pick back up here tomorrow. We'll save. Save and quit. Okay. Thank you so much, for anyone, that came and watched. Thank you so much for subscribes, both here and on YouTube. There we go. If you need the link again to go to either my Ko-Fi, if you want to support me there and buy my art. It also has my YouTube if you'd like to see streams. And then it has my link to my Twitch, just because it's easier to combine them all into one place with one link instead of sharing multiple. So thank you all for stopping by. I will see you tomorrow for some more Little Witch in the Woods. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you all the next time the ship stops by. Bye!